Yeah, massively. I thought about that loads. Yeah, and for me, it's all about encouragement and making sure he enjoys it. And I've listened to what Jamie Carragher said about when his dad. I mean, I listened to all the sporting greats of what the dad was like and how the dad was with them, and that's just not in me. I can't be the tough love like that. Where Jamie Carragher said that his dad, he was some days he was crying because it was so cold and wet and miserable, and he used to make him wear short sleeves, t-shirts, and go out there, and he would never give him any love or anything about the match. In fact, he would never say anything kind. What he did, he would only highlight the negative things that he did. And so many footballers have been in that position. And so for me, I just want to make sure that there's no pressure. It's enjoyment. I don't expect anything of him, and I just keep saying it. I love you. I'm very proud of you, not for your achievements, but who you are, because your achievements. I don't want him to relate his achievements with my love, because for me, it's all about him being a great person, a nice person. And so it's an enjoyment, making sure that he knows that he's loved, respected, no matter what he does. But it's a very, very hard, I don't think anybody's going to get it right. And I can't remember a podcast I was listening to, somebody said that it doesn't matter what you do or how educated you are, in some way, shape or form, you are going to negatively impact your kids, and there's nothing you can do. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. Bloody hell, no chance. But I think there's an element of truth to it.
I love that. That's amazing insight. It's almost like damage limitation, isn't it? That you're not always gonna get it right, and maybe more often than not, and you hear about periods of children's lives where parents just get everything wrong because of the child, because they're going through this phase of finding out who they are and what they want to do. But that was amazing. I'm so pleased I asked that question based on your previous answer, because that's really inspiring, Dean. Really.
Yeah, just on that, Dean. It was so. With Oakley being 6 years old, sort of similar to your boys, they usually stop playing football November, December, January, and start again. So they miss the coldest part of the year because of their age. Obviously, going through a lockdown, the season's been messed up. So they're actually playing in December. And so just before Christmas, on Sunday morning, we were up at the pitch, which is high up, open field, and it started to rain. And then the wind picked up, and there were these little 6-year-olds on the pitch, and one by one you saw each one of them break. And like what you've just said, if Jamie Carragher was one of those lads and his dad was there, obviously he would have reacted in a particular way. And you could see each one of us parents, we all responded differently according to like who we are and how we sort of like see parenting. Like, some kids were just getting, right, you don't need to play. Some kids were like, right, no, you're back on, you're playing, and someone was like, come on, we can do this. Let's do a little bit more, then take it a little bit. And, and everyone did respond differently. And you don't know who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
You don't know how it's going to play out. You just got to sort of like go with what you believe at that time. But yeah, you're absolutely right.
The best way I deal with that is now my Zach comes up to me when it's raining in the morning and goes, Dad, it's raining. And he's really, really happy when it's raining on a Sunday, because I tell him that's where you've got the advantage. That's where I had an advantage in Sunday League football, because when it was raining, wet, cold, miserable, soggy pitch, that's where I knew that I had the beating of everybody else, because I used to roll my sleeves up and I wanted it more. And I said to him, that's our advantage. That's our competitive advantage, because you know that everybody else will be feeling like you feel, but you've got an advantage because you know that. And so when it's raining, you can use that to your advantage, knowing full well that every other person on that pitch doesn't want to be there, is feeling cold, isn't going to be as aggressive to want the ball, isn't going to try as hard. And it's your opportunity. If you just try just that little bit more than the next person, or just even if you just don't try any harder than normal, just try give your normal effort, you will be head and shoulders above every single person on that pitch. And it's really good that switch of mindset, because now when it's raining on a Sunday morning, he actually comes down to me and says, Dad, it's raining. And I just that one thing has changed the way he processes the fact it's wet and cold out there.
I've written that down. I'm having that.
Yeah.
Right,